Again, I'm telling you again for the fifth time, if this man was really married to someone and there was a woman out there somewhere in Atlanta or wherever the who really thought that this was her husband, we would have heard from the by now. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Delightfully Chaotic. I'm Tamara. Hi, thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back to another episode. It's been life is just doing the things, and I'm trying to be more consistent with uploading. I know I said that 1,000 times. If you've been listening, I really hope that people are listening to this shit because I hate to do things in vain, and I hate, even though this is a personal project for me and a personal thing for me, kind of like to get out of my hermit mode and to kind of like be seen more. It is a personal thing for me. It's still, I still don't want to just be doing shit. You know, I don't want to just be doing shit just to do it. So I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of entertaining. I don't know. I'm just trying to do the thing. If you are listening, thank you so much for listening. And yeah, thank you for coming back. If you would like to see my beautiful face on YouTube, please go to youtube.com/delightfully chaotic pod. I'm recording this as well visually for the girlies. So yeah, thank you for coming back. It's almost the end of the damn month, which I'm so grateful for because March is like 3 months long and I don't understand. I don't understand it. I'm glad that it's almost over. I paid off my car note last month. Paid off my car note last month. You know, so this is my first month without having a car note. I put away some savings. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to execute things and just do the things that I need to do. You know, it's not a huge chunk of money, but it's enough to make enough. In this economy, in this dipshit's economy, it's enough. Okay? To make a bitch happy. So I'm happy about that. I have to get my car fixed and things here and there. Really trying to just be smart about how I allocate, you know, this little extra money that I have every month. Definitely going to look into just some self-care, mandatory every month. My back is always killing me. It's killing me now. So I'm definitely going to get back into getting my monthly massages. And, you know, I just feel like things are happening. Yeah, things are happening. And it's been a long road. What else is going on with me? I have been doing my 3-mile walks a couple times a week. I do them primarily just around my apartment complex. I do, at the minimum, I try to do 3 miles. If I can't do the whole 3 miles, at the most, I'll do like 2.5 or something like that. I've also been walking for the past week and a half or so with my mom. She really needs to get out and just walk and move her body. So we've been walking about 30 minutes with her, maybe 3 times a week is what we're trying to do. So that's been, you know, good just to get out of the house. The weather's been perfect. I'm so excited for spring and summer. I'm gonna be outside, honey. I'm gonna be outside. I want to revamp my whole wardrobe. I just want to do the things. Like the glow up it's happening. It's already here. And I just feel like I need to represent that visually. It's just when you're in the throes of survival mode, which I was for a very long time, it's hard to really give a fuck about that stuff. But I'm really trying to just, you know, get it together. Speaking of walking, as I stated, I've been walking around my apartment complex. Sometimes I'll go on my break or whatever. The past 2 times that I've done a walk on my break, there's this guy that I met, and I guess he's nice or whatever. The first time I met this man was probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was walking around the complex, and I've actually walked since then. I don't know why I said twice, but the walking around the complex, you know, I hear someone say, hey, or whatever, or miss, or excuse me, or something like that. He wasn't being rude. I'm not like a super nice person. I think I'm kind. I'm cordial with people. I don't just have an attitude for no reason. Like I know a lot of the girlies are like, hey, you know, I don't speak to men at all in public. Okay, if you don't want to, that's fine. Overall, as a person, I'm not a rude person. Like it really is fuck these niggas over here, but I'm not going to just be mean or whatever. I turned around to see what he wanted. Of course, he was trying to, spit some game. The first thing he says, mind you, it's like the middle of March at this point, but it's still kind of like hot. Cold one day, it's hot one day. I'm in Florida. It's weird. It's bipolar weather, but it's hot as hell on this day. And I just want to get my little walk over with so I can get back home and do what I need to. So the first thing he says is, oh, I see you got your little workout going on. You're working out. Do you want a workout partner? No, I don't want a workout partner. Why do y'all do that? Why do niggas always have to invite themselves into your space? I did not say, hey, you, come here. You want to work out with me? I did not say that. Y'all don't be having no kind of shame. Y'all don't be having no kind of, you're not afraid. A lot of men are not afraid of rejection. And I guess because they're just like, fuck it, whatever. But it's always the ones who I'm not attracted to at all physically. And I hate to be that girly, but I was also that girly that for years would just date the ugly nigga or date someone who I wasn't personally attracted to. I don't really care if he's like conventionally attractive. If he's attractive to me, that's what I care about. But in the past, I was just some dimwit who was just like, yeah, sure, here's my number. You like me? I guess I like you. Or I can learn to like you. And, yeah, maybe you'll grow on me, like, physically. And that usually never fucking happens. I'm tired. I'm tired of being that girly that's like, yeah, you know what? Sure. No. So for one, he's not attractive. Two, because he had kind of jogged up to me to introduce himself and everything like that. And I'm like, hey, whatever. I'm being nice and polite because, like I said, I don't want to say nice. I'm being cordial. I'm being kind. I have no reason to be nasty to him or anything like that. And he's all right. Let me stay focused. If I would have said, you know what? Yeah, sure. I would love to have a workout partner. You read my mind. I guarantee you I would have been bothered the whole entire time because of course he tried to talk to me. Of course he tries to get my number, whatever. He had a blunt in his hand. I said, oh, you got to have a good time. And so that led to the conversation of, yeah, well, I sell, I sell a little bit here and there, what you like, what you want, I can get it for you or, da, da, da. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. He said, well, I lied and said I had a boyfriend. I'm tired of lying. Like, I'm grown. I shouldn't be lying like that. But a lot of y'all niggas are crazy. So I lied and said I had a man, which I don't. And he was like, well, just take my number down. And, if you ever need anything or whatever, like as far as smoke, like, let me know. I said, cool, whatever. I got his number, whatever. Then I saw him again, like maybe 3 days ago. Again on my lunch break, and I'm walking again within my apartment complex, and I hear someone say hi or something like that. And again, I'm not a mean person. I'm not like a whatever for no reason. So I look up and I see somebody on a balcony in there waving. I was like, cool, hi, whatever. I think it was him because like 5 minutes later, I hear someone say, hey, friend, and I'm like, fuck my life. Hey, friend. And so he jogs up to me again. Hey, da 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 da. I see you. I saw you getting out of the car. What car did you see me getting out of? You saw me walking. Maybe you thought I got out of a car or whatever. So I guess it was him that was saying hi from the balcony. Same old, like, hey, let me know if you want to smoke together or whatever. Like we can do whatever. And I'm like, I don't really do that with other people. Like I usually just do it myself or with my man or whatever. Again, like he's like, oh, I forgot all about that. Oh, okay, well, just let me know. No. Leave me alone. Say hi and just leave it at that. Please leave me alone. I don't understand it. If I was attracted to you in any way, shape, or form, we would have already been communicating with each other. Like I would have given you my number willingly. Like we would have already done things. It's been 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks since I first saw you. And then The first time I saw him, he was like, yeah, I walked over or whatever. I walked here. And I'm like, okay. Are you walking because it's close or you need to get you said you're trying to get your exercise as well. And I'm not trying to shame people who don't have cars. I get it. Things happen. Anything can happen to my little Kia tomorrow and I will be distraught. And I will probably have to walk places because my pride won't let me ask people for rides and shit. Like, I get it. But you presumably don't have a car. Then you're not attractive. You're sweating balls in front of my face because it's fucking hot. And like, what about this whole conversation and this interaction to you is attractive? What about it? Leave me alone. I say all that to say, I really need y'all to stop inviting yourselves into other people's spaces. Please stop. And I don't know you like that. So no, I'm not going to be doing nothing with you. I don't know what you're putting in this stuff. I don't know you like that. And absolutely not. I'm not going to go get nothing from him. I just took it down so he could leave me alone. Next time, I hope he just waves and keeps it moving, please. And next time, I probably won't even stop. I am going to hold you. But the fact that I'm walking around the damn building, like, of course he's going to see me. Anyway, that was annoying. I just felt like I need to say that. I have been getting better with, just working out and doing my weight training and walking. And I kind of have some like digestive issues. So I'm trying to get that under control. Baby, this life shit this shit ain't no hoe. Like, it's really not. Like, we're just fucking here. Let's get into this mess because already I'm just gonna be looking at my laptop. I got a lot of things going on. Okay. So let's get into this mess. First, we have the Threads shit. There's this man on Threads who was crying, honey, snot coming out of his nose and everything because he rented a mansion. I guess he came into some money. He's probably a producer or a rapper or something in the industry or something like that. So he came into some money. And so he called himself renting a mansion for his family. Let's see what happened with this man. Is he crying, honey? The caption says, man moves his family into $13,500 a month mansion, only to find out it's infested with rats. And the landlord refuses to give him a refund. I'm not saying he deserves it at all. Let's just look at what's going on.
Big this house is. And it's really fucking with me, bro. Because I try my best to provide for my family, bro. And, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit, right? Nigga, I'm a real nigga from the hood, you feel me? Nigga, my credit ain't the best. You know what I mean, nigga? I start making videos, ran that shit up. And I'm trying to provide for my family. So, yeah, nigga, we trying to rent until we buy a house. And that's what I'm presenting, right? The first day we move in, right? We seen some shit. And it fucked me up. Look at this shit, bro. And it fucked me up, right? And we tell the nigga, like, yo, we need our money back, right? And the motherfucker like, nah, you can't get your money back. Now, I'll be wrong if I revert to my old ways and I see about the nigga. You dig what I'm saying? This is the whole point of this. When I walk out of my house that I paid $13,500 a month for, I should not see this shit, bruh. Nigga, you know where I come from, bruh? Where do you know where I come from, bruh? This shit is depressing, bruh. This shit sad. You feel me? We trying to move to California to get a better life. To get my kids on TV and shit, bruh. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know,
Well, I do feel for him because I would be infuriated if I paid anything for any kind of rent and the whole apartment or home or the whole dwelling was infested with rodents. Of course, anybody would feel any kind of way about that. Now, did you need to get a mansion? Did you need to rent a mansion? Did you need to do that until you get a home? You couldn't have gotten an apartment, like a really nice apartment, a high rise or something. You have kids, so you could have rented a house Why did you need to rent a mansion? That's what like, I don't want to say victim blaming. I don't want to blame this man, but it's like, where are your priorities? Like, clearly you are from the hood because you got that new money. I'm not saying that it's okay for the landlord to refuse a refund. They need to be taken to court or whatever you need to do legally, you need to do it. Why did you feel that you needed to rent a mansion? Okay. Someone said, you rent a house for $13,000 a month. Do you know the properties you could get for that type of money in the houses you could buy with that? Yeah. $13,000. And people are leaving off the 500 in the comments. $13,000 for rent is wild. Not to say that he deserves it, but where are your priorities? You have all this money now. Do you have an accountant? No, he doesn't. You need an accountant. You need someone that can hold you accountable, accountant, with your money, your money. I mean, he crying on this thing, on this internet. And somebody said, this is cap. What normal person rents a mansion? I mean, celebrities do it all the time, I think, but like, this is something you don't know nothing about no money. And it's very clear that this is what this is. Someone said, not that big of a deal. Call an exterminator. It's a mansion. It's probably all fully invested. Yeah. I don't think he should have been renting a mansion. Sorry to that man. I thought that was kind of funny. Ugh, not funny, but it's like, you'll live. You'll be okay. Like, you crying about the fact that you have rodents in your mansion, but why do you have a mansion in the first place? Dwight Howard update. Apparently their daughter has still not been returned. If you recall the last episode, we spoke about his wife, Amy Luciani, or Amber Rose, which is I think that's her legal name. I don't even know if that's her legal name. I don't have the capacity to look it up right now. But she was snotting and boohoo crying as well on the internet because he was wilding the fuck out. And Royce was like, girl, nana boo-boo told you. He was doing the things and being, I guess, aggressive, being whatever. And he was telling his son to lie and say that she did something. He was telling his son to lie on her. Now, I don't know if this daughter that they're mentioning is her daughter. She looks to be like maybe a teenager. So she's probably his daughter. Dwight Howard's custody battle explodes. Ex says daughter hasn't been returned. Tiffany Render breaks silence on daughter. So Tiffany Render is the mother. So the mother, I guess, is asking for custody of her daughter. So the mother is saying that her daughter has not been returned to her. Now, Amy said that the daughter was taken from their home. So where is the daughter? I cut off what I was saying. Tiffany Render breaks silence on daughter's status amid Amy Luciani divorce drama. This was March 23rd. This today. Girl, it's late. This is per balleralert.com. The ongoing legal surround words today. You know, we just started. We just started the things. Calm down. The ongoing legal storm surrounding former NBA star Dwight Howard has taken a heartbreaking turn this month as the mother of his daughter went public with serious claims. Apparently there's a video. Oh, let's see the video. I don't see no video. This is just describing what's in the video. Following a messy split from his estranged wife, Amy Luciani, Howard is now facing a new wave of accusations from his ex, Tiffany Render, regarding the whereabouts of their 15-year-old daughter, Layla. The situation escalated when Render took to Instagram to suggest that Layla had not been returned to her care. Where the baby? When the follower asked if the two had finally reunited, Render replied, no, quote, no, she isn't yet. Fueling reports that Child Protective Services, okay, of course, she would still be with the government or under government care, Child Protective Services. That's where she still is. Duh, girl. Of course, that's where she still is. But This basically fueled reports that CPS still had her. These comments follow Luciani's recent claims that authorities removed the child from Howard's Georgia home due to an unsafe environment because that nigga is on their stuff. Luciani, why is this her name? Is she Italian? Luciani is currently divorcing the basketball veteran, previously posted emotional videos accusing Howard of a cocaine addiction and claiming she had to call the police on him several times. They have only been married for 14 months. I'm assuming that they've known each other for about 14 months. I continue. Howard has since denied the drug use on social media, telling fans he has, quote, never done coke, and describing the marriage as, quote unquote, irretrievably broken. Irretrievable. Render's recent post added more fuel to the fire. She accused Howard of moving Layla to a new school to, quote, silence her after the teen reportedly, I just spoke about their struggles. According to Render, Howard also took away Layla's phone and pulled her from the sports teams. He sounds like a terror. He sounds like an absolute terror. To back up her claims, Render shared a signed affidavit from February 12, 2026, where Layla stated she wants to live with her mother. Oh, wow. So CPS came and got the daughter because, wow. Dwight Howard's team continues to deny the allegations of neglect and substance abuse. The involvement of state authorities suggests the legal fight is nowhere near over. Wow. Don't really know any updates with Amy. Hope all is well with that. Dwight Howard, instead of further speaking on, what's going on with him and his wife, I guess he just wants to completely ignore it and say, hey, you know what, fuck y'all. But I just retired a week ago, so I'm going to create this really super produced, reel and put it on my Instagram, just talking about how November 14th is going to be Dwight Howard Day and I'm just a bomb, da 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 da. Now, he did kind of mention how he's not perfect and whatever, so maybe he was kind of alluding to the things that are going on behind the scenes. I'm not playing this. It's basically a video. I'm not playing the audio. It's basically a video of him doing the basketball things, but he retired like 2 weeks ago, I think. So he updated his Instagram and posted this video a week ago. His caption says, woke up today on the 12th of this month, and I figured it's time to move on from Superman. Who said you were Superman? Was that his nickname? I'm no superhuman. I cry. I struggle. I feel like everyone else. Through the lies, the media, and the hate, I still show love and smile through the storm. No, I don't know this Amy girl from Can of Paint, but she was sweating. She was crying like snot coming out of her nose. I completely 100% believe everything she said. And then you got Royce talking about you didn't know. You knew this. You knew, like you acting like you didn't know how he was. Like, come on. And the gaslighting, it's like, whatever. But now I'm taking up the cape and retiring from all basketball to pour into my family and give back into the communities worldwide. I know some of you might think I thought he already retired, but I didn't. The game retired me, blah, 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 whatever. I'm not reading all that shit. Ooh, it's long. Ooh. The first comment said, so we just going to ignore our girl, huh? Your girl, we're going to ignore her? A lot of people saying happy retirement. A lot of people cheering on for him. But yeah, girl, please. And you know what? As I'm about to say this, I was just about to say, Amy, please get a divorce this time. Like, you need to just do it. Like, you made a mistake. It's fine. Do the things. Get it in writing. Get away from him. As I'm saying this, I kind of know that she's not going to do that. Maybe she has. I don't know. I kind of have a feeling that she's still going to be with him, even though he even said that it's, quote, irretrievably broken. Sorry to them. Thoughts and prayers. Next on the mess, Justin Bieber and Usher were caught getting in each other's faces. And I think Beyonce and Jay-Z's after party. And it kind of did look like AI, but I don't think it is. Beyonce's face is genuinely concerned, like, what the fuck is going on? Whoever took that picture, kudos to you, sir or madam. This is I don't know, Hindustan times. What? Usher Justin Bieber argument. Beyonce face. Our girlie just be living her life. She pops out whenever she sees fit. She does the things, she sells the things, and we buy them every single time. We just wait for her to let us know it's her world. She just be minding her black ass business. She's getting bit at parties. People are arguing at her parties. Like, she looks genuinely confused and maybe a little like angry, like what's going on. She's really good friends with Usher. I don't know what her relationship is with Justin Bieber, but like she probably is like, what the fuck is going on? But it looks like Justin Bieber was in Usher's face. Like, the thing is, the two of them have a common, enemy. Well, I don't even know if Usher would consider Diddy an enemy, but the two of them have something in common, which is Diddy, right? So we already know that. So I'm like, people were kind of speculating if this is not AI, because people are saying, is this AI? Beyonce's face raises eyebrows as fight pic goes viral. Is this AI? It does kind of look like AI. The Oscars after party reportedly featured a long list of high profile guests. So these two were, of course, some of the guests. A viral image claiming to capture a moment between Usher and Justin Bieber at an Oscars after party has sparked curiosity online, particularly due to Beyonce's apparent reaction in the frame. However, reports suggest that the image is not authentic. But why would someone just all of a sudden say, hey, let me create this fake ass picture of Justin Bieber and Usher having an argument? I don't know. It seems like it might be real to me, because why else? Why would that be a thing? Podcaster and reporter Lauren Conlin shared it on X, writing, Beyonce's face during the Usher-Bieber fight makes me wish I was there. The post quickly drew attention, prompting reactions from users questioning its authenticity. It does look real. Yeah. And you can see Justin Bieber, like, with his, like, they're grabbing each other, security's around. Yes, I think it's absolutely real. What were they talking about? But then on X, there's a little caption on the bottom of it saying that it's AI generated. But why would someone do this? This image is AI generated with a fake watermark and does not depict the real event. TMZ reported a heated exchange between Usher and... Okay. So this is from the... This is from the person who reported this. So actually just giving a little context. So the picture that they're showing is AI generated, but apparently the argument actually happened. TMZ reported a heated exchange between Usher and Justin Bieber at a Beyonce and Jay-Z's after party, but no authentic post. So somebody heard about this TMZ story about Justin Bieber and Usher fighting at Beyonce's after party. And then some idiot decided to just create some fake, like, who has that fucking time? Who has that kind of time? Now, picture or no picture, if TMZ is saying that they fought, they argued, because TMZ is shit, but they be right most of the time. Why somebody would turn around and make a fake AI picture depicting that is stupid, but okay. Yeah, girl. I'm interested to know what they were talking about, because they probably are not on speaking terms. They've known each other for a really long time. Justin Bieber is kind of like a mentee of Usher and vice versa. Like, I bet you they have some kind of sordid energy with each other. And I bet you it has something to do with it. Absolutely. It could be as much as because Usher knew Diddy before Justin Bieber. Usher introduced Justin Bieber to Diddy, I believe. It could be something like, well, you didn't protect me, or you pretty much gave him to me knowing how he was. And honestly, same. I would be thinking the same kind of thing, because when Usher met Justin Bieber, I don't know the timelines and I don't know the math, but correct me if I'm wrong, Usher was already in the game for a while. Usher had already been to the parties. Usher was already probably being molested by older women. Usher had already known that life. Why would you even bring me around this man as a child? So I'm not saying that that's what they were arguing about. I'm just saying if they were arguing about anything, at the end of the day, if you want to go down the rabbit hole, it probably does land at Diddy. I'm just saying. And if something else comes out about this, I'm just saying I'm probably right, bitch. Period. Moving on, Tyler Perry has a new boo. Again, this might be AI, but people are saying that Tyler Perry and Marlo Hampton are dating. I don't know Marlo Hampton outside of Housewives of whatever the fuck. And I never even really watched it when she was on there. I just know the name and I think of the Housewives. When I first saw this picture, I thought that it was just somebody else. They all look the same. They all look the same. And again, this is an AI. Again, this is an AI generated photo. Somebody again ran with this information and created a photo. Of course, they're not dating. I just thought that it was interesting that people really have so much fucking time on their hands. An AI-generated photo of Tyler Perry and the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Marlo Hampton kissing is quickly making its rounds across social media, sparking rumors that the two are dating. Not only is the image completely fake, but Perry and Hampton are not a couple. Why would someone do that? They would never be a couple. They would never. God, y'all are so stupid. Like, y'all are really dumb. And I'm dumb for even talking about it, really. So I'm dumb, too. We both dumb. I mean, it could be that they saw each other at an event and they were like, you know, hey, whatever, hey, friend. Because they do appear to be, there's another picture where they appear to just be taking pictures as two friends. And then I guess somebody decided to make them kiss. Because y'all have nothing else to do with y'all life. Y'all really don't. Okay, so they were, Tyler Perry and Marlo Hampton spotted together at an Atlanta event. So they were at an event together, but somebody decided to make them kiss in the damn picture. Y'all are stupid. I'm stupid too. Boo. Latto. No, I have to talk about this, honey. Latto is absolutely fucking 100% pregnant. Big and pregnant. She's so cute. She launched her, I guess, a new song the other day, about 4 days ago. This is per the neighborhood talk. Let's see. I didn't actually watch this.
You got to take baby steps to go the distance. Home to the studio back home. Listening to every beat, feeling every kick. Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed of having my own big moment. But this time, the state's way bigger. Now it's on me to deliver. I do it. It's like that.
Oh, I like that. She loves leopards or cheetahs or whatever you want to call them. I think they're two different animals, but she loves like the leopard print shit. And I do too, girl. And just seeing like the reference to the baby, the little baby cheetah or leopard or whatever the fuck, and like giving the bottle. I like it. I think it's cute. It's very simple, very like, yeah. She doesn't reveal her belly. She's actually revealing her new music in this video. There's another picture or video where she's actually revealing her belly and she's holding the cheetah in her arms. Aw, it's so cute. But yeah, she's definitely pregnant. She's in the studio and really happy. She's glowing. She looks great. Her friends and family are all with her. I think at one point in this video, she's like, thank y'all for being da. She's showing, her gratitude for everybody around her. I just feel like, great. People are really in their feelings though. People are really in their feelings about somebody else's fucking body. I just thought it was tea that she might be pregnant. I had my thoughts, but not to the point where I'm actually gonna, with my hands and my fingers that God gave me, go on the internet and tap it. I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to talk my shit, but I'm not, it's never that serious to where I'm going to actually go online and be like, y'all praise anything. She ain't even married. He married. So shut the fuck up. That man, I really don't believe that he is married. And if he is legally married, from what I heard, he was married to this bitch to get his green card. I don't even know if it's the same one who has his children. If that nigga was married, y'all would know. Y'all would know for an absolute fact if he was married, because him and Latto have been together for a little minute. It's been rumored forever that he is her boyfriend. He is her man, her man. We all know that. They're showing the picture of the man's hands on her belly. That's him. That's his hand, his tattoos. We all know that that's her nigga. If he had a wife that really thought that she was married to him, don't you think that she would have came out at some point and been like, yeah, that's my nigga? The way in this day and age, in this day and age of the internet, you don't think that this lady would have been like, yeah, that's my man, that's my husband. And if he is legally married to someone, like I said, it's probably not what y'all think it is. And that's fine. It probably is an arranged marriage. They probably both benefit from it. They probably have a certain time frame or contract of when they're going to dissolve it. If one of them gets in a serious relationship and or has another child, hey, let's dissolve this marriage or make sure he still got his shit. He can still stay in the United. I don't know. Who the fuck cares? Y'all really be doing a lot. For real. And I just keep on, like, if you're married or whatever, fine, be married. The thing is, like, marriage does not, I think I had posted this on something else that somebody said on Threads about how y'all are really out here having babies with boyfriends. And I'm like, a man, being married to a man before you have his kids does not change that person. It does not change the man. It does not make him all of a sudden this great man. It does not solidify anything. It does not give you the security you think it does. Like, you're marrying someone, marriage does not change who a person is. It just doesn't. If this man ain't shit, he gonna be an ain't shit husband. Just like he was an ain't shit boyfriend. Or if he was completely fine as a boyfriend, he can completely change into a whole nother person once he gets married to you and you have his babies. That actually happens. It doesn't fucking matter if you're married or not. These niggas are gonna do what the fuck they wanna do, married or not. Do y'all understand that? Anyway, there's a football player that I guess was trying to shoot his shot at some point, and he was mad, honey. He was mad. He said, former NFL star Le'Veon Bell slams Latto and 21 Savage's pregnancy announcement. Rumors online claim Latto curved him, so he's lashing. Shut up. This idiot says Latto just announced she's pregnant by a married man with 3 kids and made it part of her album rollout. And that's who today's women look up to. We're doomed. How many kids you got? How many kids you got? And I'm telling you again for the 5th fucking time, if this man was really married to someone and there was a woman out there somewhere in Atlanta or wherever the fuck who really thought that this was her husband, we would have heard from the bitch by now. We would have heard from her by now, especially now. Hello. If he is married, she doesn't fucking care. Probably because she get what she got to get from her end of the deal. Really. And y'all still talking like, oh, he married. Where's the wife? Where is she? She could very easily get on live or go in her stories and be like, yeah, this my nigga and I'm mad and fuck that little girl. She really could do that. She has not. Because 1, he's probably not fucking married. And if he was married, he's probably not anymore. That's number 2. Number 3, she probably don't give a fuck because she probably got her little thing because it's probably an arranged fucking marriage. Again, why have we not heard from her? Shut up. Shit. Anyway, congrats to them. She's so cute. She's really cute. My own personal thoughts, not that anybody gives a shit, is I just I don't want to say I'm disappointed. You know, she's in her 20s. Let her live, I guess. She's rich. She can afford her baby. I know her mom is probably over the moon. She, you know, she was born in 98. She's 27. Okay. The pictures are so cute. Yeah. Oh. She looks like she's about to pop. I know her sister is so excited. You know, I mean, it's an exciting time, I guess, girl. I just feel like I really want y'all to stop having these niggas babies, period. Married or unmarried. Okay? It's okay. You don't have to. But if you want to, girl, if you like it, what happened? If you like it, I love it. It's just like, why? And then like 21 Savage, like he must got that thing. He must got that thing, honey. I just feel like, girl, yeah, it's okay. If that's how you feel. Doja Cat, I like Doja Cat. Like, I like her. I do. I like most artists that I finally start listening to after being like, oh, whatever. I heard a few of her songs on Pandora, and I'm like, okay, yes, I still listen to Pandora. I'm an old bitch. Hello. And I was like, okay. I like some of these. Like, I like her. She's a troll. I love that she's such a fucking troll. And people, every time, there's always one or two idiots in these comments about how she was in the white chat showing her feet. This bitch is a troll. Now, years ago when she was doing it and we didn't know that she was such a troll, I could understand people being up in arms. She's a fucking troll. I could have 100% see her doing that shit just to do it and be a troll to these white people. She's Black. Yes. She's half South African, I think, or half African. Her dad's African. Like, I never really took that seriously. Ever since that bitch I'm a cow shit, you can't take her seriously. She's a fucking troll. Stop. It happened years ago. Who the fuck cares? Anyway, what's going on between Doja Cat and her dad? Singer sends him gay porn amid online feud. So here her dad is, I think she has a sordid past with him. I think, and he's African. I want to say he's South African. I believe that, you know, she was raised by her mom. Her mom is white, and, you know, she don't really fuck her or her daddy like that. And that's valid. Doja Cat has called her father a deadbeat in recent social media posts, and now he's responding, claiming his daughter has been, quote, brainwashed by her mother. That's a possibility, too. We all know them people. The, quote, jealous type singer, real name, Amala Ratana Zandili. Ooh, that's a very pretty name, girl. I cannot do it. That's a very pretty name. Amala Ratana, yes. Who is currently on her tour, Maybe took to TikTok and posted a video on Friday, March 20th called The Deadbeat Chronicles. In the video, she shared how she trolled her father, actor. Oh, yeah, actor. Let me see. Let me copy and paste this thing. I didn't know that. Because I know she had mentioned that he was saying that he had something to do, like a production or something. Okay, so he's a South African actor. Dusmani.
Okay.
Okay. He was in Serafina. No. Okay, so this nigga, okay. He was in Serafina. He was in a lot of shit. Oh, he posted the video on this. He posted this. Hold on. 140 weeks ago, he posted a video of Doja Cat. Wow. I don't really want to get into that because I don't know what that's about. And it caught me off guard. And I don't. He does post her. He posts her on his Instagram when she had that all red shit on. That was just phenomenal. He posted that. I guess he's saying the same thing in the caption. Let me hear from you how you think good luck. Does he know? I guess he doesn't know English. People are saying, go see your daughter. Yeah. Anyway. Oof. let's get back to this. So basically, she was in the bed, honey, and she said, "Oh, my dad, he said that he was going to come to my show because she had a show in South Africa, and he didn't come, and he blah 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 blah. He was just being. It does sound like he's a deadbeat." Because he was like, "Send me the link to your show." And she was like, "Yeah, I'm going to send it." And she sent him a link to some gay porn. I love her. For her to do that, we don't know anything about this man or her relationship with this man. We don't know if the mother really was clouding her, making her think other things. We don't know. We just know that niggas is niggas. Let's see what she had to say. It was so hilarious. Hold on.
I was messaging my father, and he said that he couldn't make it to my show because I don't message him enough, and I didn't call him on WhatsApp. So I sent him gay porn, and they said if you go to this link, you can get a ticket. Super duper easy. And he said, "Oh yes, I will send this to my management. My management will handle all of this. At the moment, I'm just very busy doing costume and rehearsal. So at the moment, I cannot do this myself." So fair, right? And so then he's at work, right? And he's working. And so he just keeps messaging me, and he says, "I'm just very busy right now. And I can't get to the phone. I can't do this at the moment." And then keeps messaging that to me. And then I sent him the website again. He said, "What is the website?" Because we were messaging each other, but he didn't see the link the first time. And so I sent it again. And he said, "Darling, what is this? What I see as a gay porn. It's like a porno on my screen. And I don't know if it's a scam, because I feel like it's scamming here. So please, sweetheart, I don't know what to do with this. I can't keep a ticket."
I fucking love her because, first of all, you know that your daughter is pretty much icons. I don't want to say icon, but she's a global celebrity. Her stage name is Doja Cat. How you don't know where to get her tickets? DojaCat.com. I was literally going there as she was speaking. Because, how do you know not where? Unless she's giving him a special link for discounted tickets or something. Let's just say that's what it is. Maybe she was giving him a special link. That's number one. Number two, you're telling me you're not going to come to my show because I don't reach out to you enough? I hate when parents do this. I really, really do. I hate when parents do this. I have a brother who's maybe in mid-50s. We're not super close. Him and my dad aren't super close. And we don't know why. My mom was like, she asked my dad from time to time, "What is it? What happened?" And it's him. I love my daddy. I got all this shit with my daddy. So hopefully they figure their shit out. They're cordial with each other, but they don't call each other on their birthdays. It's and you know what? It's not my brother. It's my dad. As the parent, it is your responsibility to keep in contact with your kids, especially when you meet someone else and you have another family. It's your responsibility to keep that bond in that relationship. It's your responsibility to reach out and to keep that bond going. If you're just whatever, and you just let it fall to the wayside, that's weird as fuck. The energy is always weird when we're around them. It's just weird. And I be feeling guilty sometimes. And then he'll be on my Facebook like, "Hey sis, tell dad this." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's fun." What's going on? It's really weird. And it's you're the father. You are the father. You should have held him tighter. You should have been there and you should have been making the effort. And it's just like, if I was my brother, I would feel like shit. Like, I would have to just have that conversation. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but just like with like, why do y'all do that? Why do y'all have these kids with people and just be like, oh, you didn't call me? Even though Doja Cat is grown, even though my brother is grown, you're still the parent. Like, it's not his fault that they don't speak. It's 100% my dad's fault. Anyway, I thought that was hilarious. I love Doja Cat. She was again in South Africa. She's performing and the fans were cheering for her and they were saying her name, the long name I couldn't pronounce. She was about to cry. She says, quote, "For a place that I've never been to, I sure do feel like I've been here before. That's what's special about South Africa." She was at a concert. She closed her concert out for the Global Citizens Move Africa in Pretoria. Yeah, that was cute. They were saying her name, her given name, her African name. Yay, Doja! I like her. I know there was a quote from her like a few years ago. She was like, "I don't care about y'all," something like that about her fans. Like, I guess I don't know if that was sincere or if she was getting trolling or she was pretty much saying, like, y'all have a parasocial relationship with me, and that's not. I can't help that. Either way, I like her. I stand. On to music and teens. And this shouldn't even be in music and teens. Actually, this is the last subject for Miss. Jack Harlow, fuck you. Fuck you entirely. Like, since Eminem, and Eminem is the only white rapper that I acknowledge. Since Eminem, I don't see it for a lot of these white rappers. I never have, I never will. They just be playing in your face. And y'all be liking it. Oh, he's not cute. He's not. Jack Harlow's out. This is per thesource.com. Jack Harlow's album sales plummet following his Got Blacker comment. I'm not playing the podcast snippet from that. He basically was on a podcast with two white guys. I guess it was a music podcast. They were like, a lot of white rappers end up eventually going back into, the more safer genres. I think they talked about Post Malone, Dirty Looking Ass, and how he's kind of like, I don't know if he's country now or I don't know what the fuck he is. He's not a rapper anymore though. So they were basically kind of say like, you're not doing this with this new album called Monica. A lot of people are saying that it's it means my nigga. He named it Monica. At first I was thinking Monica like the singer. Even Monica was on his page like, what? But he was like, yeah, I got blacker. Yeah. People were incensed. Because how fucking dare you? Just looking at him makes me want to punch him in the face. And that's been constant since he became a thing. I've never seen it for him. Jack Harlow is dealing with the fallout from recent comments that sparked widespread criticism. And it's now showing up in the performance of his latest album, Monica. Apparently this is supposed to be like not really like rappy, but like neo soul kind of rappy. Like, what? Shut the fuck up. During an appearance on the New York Times podcast, Harlow raised eyebrows when he stated that he, quote, got blacker while making the new project. The comment quickly made waves online, with many fans and critics calling it tone deaf and unnecessary, especially given Harlow's position as a white artist working within a genre rooted in Black culture. You shouldn't have said that. You should have said, you know what? I appreciate the opportunity to be able to be in the space and blah, blah, blah. You got blacker. It's giving minstrel. It's giving blackface. Hello. Monica, which leans heavily into R&B and neo soul influences, so not even rap. You're not even gentrifying rap. Now you're gentrifying R&B and neo soul. Was already seen as a stylistic shift from the sound that built Harlow's fan base. While the album aimed to showcase growth and versatility, many listeners felt the transition did not land, arguing that the approach lacked authenticity and strayed too far from what they expected from him. Yeah. People don't like it. I won't be listening to it. Hopefully this will be the last album that he makes. And because a lot of these people in the industry don't know how to just have regular jobs, I'm pretty sure he's going to continue to try his hand at the whole entertainment thing. But in another year or two, he probably won't even be a thing. And I thank God for that. Fuck you, Jack Harlow. According to early projections, Monica is expected to debut outside of the top 20 on the Billboard 200, with estimated first week sales hovering around 25,000 units. For comparison, his previous album opened with over 100,000 units. It's a huge drop in performance because fuck you. Okay? That was the last little bit of mess, honey. Then we're going to get into some not best. As we already know, Sinners did the things on Oscars night. They won 4 of the 16 awards because, of course, they're not going to have they're not going to let the niggas have all the things. They're not going to let the niggas have all the things. You can have some of the things, not all the things. Michael B. Jordan won for Best Actor. Was that the category? I want to see what the actual category. It was Best Actor, Best Male Actor Performance or something. Michael B. Jordan. I know what it is, but I still have to look it up because of course I do. Michael B. Jordan Oscar win. He won for Best Actor. Duh. He won for Best Actor, and he was genuinely surprised. I think he thought that the Timothy Tabate was going to win. People are mispronouncing this white boy name on purpose online, and I am living for it because Timothy Tamale, I think he thought that he was going to win. So when they called his name, you could see him kind of like, he was like stunned for a little bit. And then the interaction with him and his mom, I know she is just so overjoyed and so full because she encouraged this. She put her money in, or both the parents, but her being the mother, let's keep it real. She was probably the one that spent 90% of her time with this nigga, taking him here and there, traveling with him and just pouring into him. And for him to, I mean, it's her accomplishment as much as it is his. It's just like, and we've all seen him like grow into this amazing actor. A lot of people like to say that he's like one dimensional or he just plays the same kind of roles. This role, these 3 roles that he played in this movie solidified him as an actor, period. And it's up and stuck from here. And I saw a video of him being filmed right now, filming another damn movie. He has like 4 or 5 projects that he's working on now. Like this nigga, and he seems to be a genuinely nice dude. I don't care who he dates or who he likes. He seems to be a genuinely nice, good dude. And it's beyond deserved. Michael Cooler also won for Best Screenplay because, of course, and the Black, I believe she's Black, the Asian woman, she's Filipino and Black. She won for cinematography. Ludwig won for music. So they won 4 altogether. Delroy Lindo was snubbed. He should have won supporting actor. The nigga who did win didn't even show up. I know you guys all heard it. We all talked about the things. I'm a little late. And it is what it is. Like I said, they're not going to let us have all the things. Wendy should have won for Best Supporting. I saw Weapons. I wasn't super amused by Weapons. It is what it is. But it was just really nice to see him win. And we were all just congratulating these people. Like we just know them personally. Like we were just congratulating our internet cousins. And it was just so nice. Like the vibe was just such a great shift from the impending doom that we feel every morning when we wake up, look at the goddamn news. So for those few days, that whole week, really, just seeing him with his Oscar going everywhere and taking pictures and going to In-N-Out, it was just really, really nice to see. So congrats to that nigga. Yesterday's prize. Oscar looks. Oh, also Misty Copeland performed. I think this was her first time performing since she had hip surgery. She has not been on my radar at all. No slight to her, but I forgot Misty Copeland was even a thing. And I'm like, yes, of course, Misty Copeland. And so she came out because there was a ballerina in the movie. There was a ballerina in that scene. And a lot of people were saying, oh, she's right in front of Timothy Tabate, and how he was talking about ballet is whack. Again, because why are you even there? Why? Timothy Tabate is like another Sean Penn. Sean Penn is a great actor though. So, but I feel like a lot of these white actors, they just hand them things. Like, I never even seen that goddamn movie. I'm not going to see it. But from what I heard, it wasn't as good as Sinners, and it definitely shouldn't have won Best Picture went to the battle after. I'm not watching that shit either. Either way, they did win some things, and that's all we can, I guess, hope for, child. Queen Latifah, I don't know if this was the Oscars. I think it was a Vanity Fair party. Looked amazing. Somebody said, that's not her. I said, girl, shut the fuck up. It is her. I didn't say that. I said, it is her. Her wife is in one of the videos. It's definitely her. Danielle Brooks is giving the girls curves for days in this little lavender soft purple look. Love it. I'm not a fashion girly. I'm just trying to use my words. Wunmi looking amazing. It's so soft and pretty in the purple. Yeah. I love the looks. I love seeing the things. Who else did I see that I wanted to talk about? Yeah, they all looked really great. Juvie is looking great. Juvie and great. Looking good. It looks like he got his teeth. Did he get his teeth fixed? I know that he took the galls out a while ago. He looking cute. He's 50 years old. Juvenile is 50 years old. He was like early 20s maybe when he first came out on the scene in 98. Something like that. I just love it. I love it. I saw a podcast snippet of him, Manny Fresh, and T.I., I think, and they were all talking about their grandkids, and I loved seeing that. They all look like they're taking care of themselves. Oh, he had a new song out, honey. Yes. People were like, him and Method Man. Yeah, somebody said, only way to find out, because the caption says, he might be giving Method Man run for his money. Somebody said, only way to find out is to go stroke for stroke. I'll volunteer as tribute. Okay. Yes. So that's also, some good news. Our Black faves are just aging gracefully, and hopefully I'll do the same. Hello. Yeah. Also, one last thing for Not Mess. There was this really smart lady, Black lady, who became a cardiothoracic surgeon. I don't know these words. I watch Grey's Anatomy, so that's the only thing that was a little bit familiar, because the only cardiothoracic surgeon I know is Maggie Pierce. So now I know this lady's it. So apparently it's like 6 or 7 Black women in the country who have this prestigious position. And she just showed a video with her and her family, and it was just really cute. She's doing the things, honey. She's doing the things. There's a lot of people posting their matching. She was at a matching ceremony. She matched with, I think, the school that she wanted to match with first or some shit like that. I thought that was really cute. Go girl. Oh, for TV and teens, I have a long list of things that I want to watch, from movies to TV shows. And every single weekend, I just lay on my couch like, what am I going to watch? Like, bitch, you have a whole list. So this weekend, I didn't really watch much. I really just slept a lot. I just did whatever. Didn't really watch as much TV as I wanted to this weekend. So maybe today, after I get done with the things, I will watch Paradise, of course, and see what else is on my list. That was very, 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 very good. I don't want to do any spoilers. Please watch it if you haven't. That's pretty much it. I don't have anything for weird-ish. So I think we're just going to close it there. And thank you for coming to another episode of this bullshit. I appreciate it. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you. And I apologize. I thank you for just sticking in there with me. If this is your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back next week. Bye, niggas.